I remember in 2000, I was about 12 years old in Twatasha. I grew up in Twatasha in a family of girls. Apparently, I'm the only male in a family of 6. So I've got 5 sisters, and I'm the only male. So I used to be a very classy young man. I used to wear cool clothes at that time. I remember my sisters would hand me down some clothes. My sister Lydia would buy a hipster, and she would, once she's done with it, she'll pass it on to me. So those are the kind of clothes that I used to wear. I used to be that kind of a classy young man. So my mother, having that idea of the kind of clothes that I like, sometimes she would make mistakes. Sometimes she would buy me clothes for women, girl clothes. I remember one day she came back from the market. It was a month that Dad had just gotten paid, so she went to buy her some stuff. So this time around, she goes to Chisokone. She finds this shoe, and I remember bringing a shoe to me on this particular day. It was a blue shoe. It was a jean blue shoe. It was a very high heel shoe like this. It was big shoe. It's a kind of shoe that you would only wear with a ladder. You need to get a ladder to get to wear this shoe. It was that big. So I remember looking at this shoe. It was a size 6, and at that particular time I can remember vividly I was a size 4. And then I asked my mother, Mom, why would you buy me a size 6 when you know I'm size 4? I remember she looked me in the eyes and she said, because I know you're going to grow into them. So what would happen is that every time I wore these shoes, I would try to walk, I would fall down. I tried walking in this shoe. I couldn't walk at the speed that I wanted to walk because the shoes were just too big for me to walk. So each time I wore them, I would fall down. I kept on trying wearing these shoes until it got to a point where I had grown enough, and I would wear this shoe and I would move so effortlessly, and I would run at the pace that I wanted to run. You see, this story reminded me of myself and other people who are out there. How many times have you tried a particular business? You've tried to move and you're not making progress. Every time you start a business, it fails. How many times have you applied for jobs? And I can assure you this, in this life you're going to hear more no's than you're going to hear yeses. How many times have you knocked on people's doors to ask for a job and you've been turned down? How many times have you gone to people to ask for capital and you've been turned down? One thing I've come to believe is that before you can run, you need to start by walking. So what you are doing right now, you are walking, you are learning. It's going to get to a point where you are going to start running and you forget all these things that you're going through right now. The biggest mistake I could have made was to give up. So if you're failing in your business right now, it's probably because maybe the shoes are just too big at the moment. But the more you keep on trying on those shoes, you keep on going, you keep on learning, you will keep on growing until you get to a point where you can actually fit in those shoes. The worst mistake you can ever make is to give up on your dream. I can assure you right now, it will be your biggest regret ever had you given up on that dream. I urge you to forge ahead, continue pushing, and God will definitely come through for you. And all those struggles that you are going through will just be a thing of the past. I wish you all the best. God bless you.